Princess of Wales looks stunning in tiara and shimmering Jenny Packham gown as she joins Charles. Camilla and William at star-studded state banquet for German President. The Princess of Wales dazzled tonight as she arrived at Windsor Castle for a glittering state banquet held in honor of the German President. Catherine looked magnificent in a sweeping pale blue Jenny Packham gown with Queen Victoria's oriental circlet tiara on her gently waved hair. The choice was a deliberate one as the stunning headpiece was designed by German-born Prince Albert for his beloved wife. It features lotus flowers within 11 Mughal arches, set in 2.600 diamonds from Garrod in London. It originally contained opals, but these were replaced by Victoria's daughter-in-law Queen Alexandra, who thought them unlucky and replaced them with Indian rubies. Although Victoria chose not to wear it during her long widowhood, she designated it as an heirloom of the crown on her death in 1901, to be worn by future queens in right of it. It was previously seen on the late Queen Mother, who favored it in the early year of her husband's reign, and came to love it so much that she kept it during her own widowhood after King George VI died. Queen Elizabeth went on to wear it after her own mother's death once only in 2006, and the tiara is not believed to have been seen in public since. The princess was accompanied by her husband, Prince William, to the banquet at Windsor Castle. He was suave in white tie and the Windsor tailcoat. The king and queen were equally eye-catching, Camilla sporting a green lace evening gown by Fiona Clare with the Girls of Great Britain and Northern Ireland tiara, and the Order of Germany sash. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, the Princess Royal and Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, and the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester are also all in attendance. Inside St. George's Hall at Windsor Castle, the 45-metre dining table gleamed under the light of 158 candles and a stunning 20-foot Christmas tree glittering with 15.000 fairy lights. Staff said it was the first time in modern royal history, possibly ever, that a state banquet had been held with a Christmas tree as decoration. No attention to detail had been spared in the 152 place settings, smaller than the usual 160 in order to fit in the festive decoration, which included 329 knives, 320 spoons and 760 glasses. The palace mixologist had been busy creating an appropriate cocktail, flavored with chocolate and cherry brandy to taste like Black Forest Gâteau. The red wine, a Château Lafleur Petrus Pomerol 1995, was chosen specifically because it was the year the president and his wife, who are celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary, were married. The speeches were toasted in a breaky bottom, Cuvée Reynolds Stone 2010 English sparkling wine. As for the seating plan, it was equally fascinating. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer had bagged himself a seat next to Lady Vaughan, otherwise known as Hello Boys, Wonderbra supermodel Claudia Schiffer. The German-born beauty is married to English filmmaker Matthew Vaughn, who was knighted in 2025. She was also one seat away from the king. Other notable guests included Gruffalo illustrator Axel Scheffler, Strictly Come Dancing judge Motsi Mabuse, who was sat next to the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Edward, while several German footballers including Thomas Hitzelsberger populated the guest list. Perhaps the decision to seat Lady Vaughan close to the king and not his son, the Prince of Wales, was a deliberate piece of diplomacy on the royal household's behalf. William, 43, famously had a crush on the supermodel as a teenager and was apparently left mortified when his late mother Princess Diana invited her and fellow models Christy Turlington and Naomi Campbell for tea at Kensington Palace as a joke. He later described himself as being 12 or 13 at the time, with posters of the women on his bedroom wall, and remembered how he flushed bright red and stumbled up the stairs when he saw them. In a warm and witty speech, the king highlighted the many centuries of history between Britain and Germany and current trading links, notably in the automobile industry. He joked to huge laughter, even the distinguished representatives of the German automotive industry here this evening, with their cars containing all the latest technology, highest safety, greatest luxury, and new green technologies, would have looked in awe at you, Herr Bundespräsident, as you traveled this afternoon in the most comfortable and lowest emissions vehicle in the world, the horse-drawn royal carriage. It might only be 6 horsepower, but sometimes a simpler vehicle is all one needs.